Hi, I'm Omar, and this is Hey, That's on Netflix Instant Watch, where each week we tell you 5 things to watch on Netflix Instant Watch based on a viewer profile. Unfortunately, we are extremely swamped getting our Maybe Will Wheaton Will Show Up Party video ready for Wednesday, but there's no way we could do video because The Dark Knight Rises is out. So this is sort of a mini Dark Knight Rises primer special bonus video. So I found 5 things to watch on Netflix Instant Watch to get you excited for Dark Knight Rises. Alright, let's get to the list. Number 5 is Comic Book Confidential. This is a really interesting documentary about comic books and their creators. Now, it is a little dated. In fact, this documentary is as old as I am. It's so dated that it was first released on Laserdisc. Anyway, an hour and 17 minutes into the documentary, comic book legend and sometimes crazy person Frank Miller is interviewed about the role of Batman in comics and American society at large. So it's really worth checking out. But don't skip to the hour and 17 minute point, because if you do, you're actually skipping over an interview with Art Spiegelman about Mouse the Survivor's Tale. And if you're the kind of person who skips over Mouse the Survivor's Tale for Batman, you're gonna look like kind of a jerk. Number 4 is Superman the movie. Now this is going even a little further back, this is 1978, but this movie is the classic comic book blockbuster. Gene Hackman plays an amazing Lex Luthor, and Christopher Reeve is the Man of Steel. I know that Batman and Superman are completely different ends of the emotional spectrum, but it's really cool to see how far we've come in comic book movies and how different our heroes are from the heroes of the late 70s. Number 3 is Memento. Now this is a Christopher Nolan film about a guy, played by Guy Pearce, who suffers from short-term memory loss and is trying to solve a murder. Now if you're going back and watching Batman Begins and Dark Knight before watching Dark Knight Rises, it's really interesting to watch Memento because there's a lot of actors who are carried over into the Batman films. And if you've already seen Memento, this film has great rewatch value, so go ahead and watch it on back. Plus it's always good to see Trinity from The Matrix. When was the last time you saw her? I think Fido was the last time we saw her. Number 2 is the complete Superman collection. How awesome is it that we have access to the 1941 Superman cartoons? This is just fun to watch, whether you're a DC hipster or you're just you just like things. My only issue is that Lois Lane is kind of not a really good feminist character in these cartoons, but it's still kind of fun to watch. And number 1 is Following. This is Christopher Nolan's first feature film, and it is the I don't want to say anything about it, because it's fantastic. And also, he's really playing with fractured narrative, sort of how it jumps between time and Batman Begins. He does that even better in Following. So that's it, that's my rushed little bonus video for Dark Knight Rises. I wish DC had more stuff on Netflix, but they don't. You can, though, check on Hulu. I know, this is getting scandalous. But there's actually episodes of Batman the Animated Series, which in my opinion is one of America's greatest contributions in terms of art to the world. And Batman Beyond, which is in my opinion something that was fun I had as a kid watching a show. Those are both available on Hulu to stream. Not all the episodes are available, but some are, so go ahead and check that out. I think it links you to thewb.com or something. And you don't have to worry about that frog that used to pop up and sing during the 90s and the early 2000s. I didn't see any of him, so you're good on that. Anyway, how are you guys getting ready for Dark Knight Rises? Because there's been a lot of anticipation. I think ever since Batman Begins came out, we've been anticipating this. Go ahead and leave your answers in the comments below. And also, once you see the movie, or if you're waiting in line to see the movie, go ahead and tweet at us. I would love to hear your thoughts. And I'm not just saying that as a weird YouTube-y thing, I really mean this. Batman Begins was my first midnight showing, so this is a very large event for me in terms of my personal film history. And if you feel the same way, I would love to commiserate and celebrate with you. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed Dark Knight Rises. I hope you enjoy all the things that I just recommended. And we'll have a normal episode next Friday. Alright, take care and rise.